Hi Taurus, welcome. Danny here from the Magic Junk Drawer, and we're up to you with what's going on with my bum-ass ex for the month of March. Not really for March, for the Mercury retrograde. And the reason why I do it under Mercury retrograde is because that's when these people usually turn up. So Mercury has gone retrograde today, March 5th, and we are going to check and see what's going on with your ex. First card, Taurus, is the Eight of Swords. So the Eight of Swords, you're holding yourself back. It's self-imposed restrictions. It's not something that somebody else is doing to you. You're doing it to yourself. So if you're not moving forward, it's because you're feeling like you can't move forward. It's you, not them. The Lovers, there's a new love here for you, or there's a reconnection with your old love. Now, my opinion would be not to start a new love situation under Mercury retrograde, but if you are going back to your ex, or you're taking your ex back, or whatever that situation is, it's okay under Mercury retrograde. You have the Ten of Cups in reverse, which means there is a delay in happiness. So if you do get back together with this person, I would say give it a chance. At least give it until Mercury goes direct, because once Mercury goes direct, everything will turn itself around. So we're kind of going in a backwards motion. Things might not seem to be moving forward fast enough. If you're like, and I think that we've all been in this situation where you want to get back together with somebody, and then you do, and then you're like, oh, it's just not that good. Like, I'm just not that happy. Like, you know, it's like the idea of it was better than it actually was. You know, like sometimes it's like, I feel like that too, like when you like, I don't know, eat a dessert, or you order a dessert, like it looks really good and then it just wasn't that good. Well, that's the feeling that this is giving me here. But the thing is that when Mercury is retrograde, it can be like that, and it can turn around once Mercury goes direct. So I wouldn't make any rash decisions until you get past that, which would be, I would give it at least till the shadow period. I would give it at least until the middle of April. And then if you need to bust out of there, get out of there, kick them to the curb. You have the Two of Pentacles in reverse, which means you're not feeling like there's not balance. And it may have been that this person, you feel like you did more of the work in the relationship, and that's why you're like, you know, I did most of the work, I've held myself back, I'm not really that happy. The last card here is the Star, which is like a wish, or it's an Aquarius. So if you're a Taurus that's been involved with an Aquarius, it could be them showing up, or it could be that your wish does come true. You just might have to get through this like muddy period, which is normal. I mean, it's normal, Mercury retrograde. Well, you have the King, the Knight of Cups, which is the Knight in Shining Armor, and it doesn't matter if you're expecting a woman to show up. The Knight in Shining Armor is the Knight in Shining Armor, and that's what shows up for you, Taurus. And then the last card is the High Priestess in reverse, which means you're not listening to your intuition. So basically, I'm feeling like the only person that's holding you back is you, Taurus. You have the Lover's card, which means there is an offering of love, or there's a connection to a soulmate here, but you're not feeling like, you know, you might have put the person up on such a pedestal that once you get back with them, you're almost feeling like it was somewhat of a letdown. You feel like there's not enough balance in the relationship, but you do get your wish. So my suggestion is you need to listen to your intuition. Everybody needs to listen to their intuition. It's not going to steer you wrong. I would at least give it to the middle of April before you make any quick decisions, because anything done under Mercury retrograde usually turns itself around once Mercury goes direct. And there is, I mean, you have some good cards here. I mean, the Star card, the Knight of Cups, the Knight in Shining Armor, it's like somebody comes in with an offering of love and they're legit about it. So I would just kind of stick it out here. I think your biggest issue right now is not to hold yourself back from whatever it is. And that could be that somebody new shows up and you're like, have these restrictions on yourself. I would just break free of all of the chains, at least for the next 6 weeks or so. And if you like what we're doing here at the Magic Junk Drawer, don't forget to like and subscribe, share us with your friends, and we'll see you soon. Thanks for watching. Bye.